Hey guys, this is Neha Surendran from English Firm Parameta. Today in the session, I'm going to give you some tips on the multiple choice single answer exercise in the reading module. So let's take a look at it. So actually this is a very simple exercise compared to other reading exercises in the reading module. So what you have to do is that you will get a paragraph and you have to choose the correct answer from the multiple choice options that you get that is related to the paragraph. So it's quite easy. So I'll get down to the general facts that is associated with this exercise. So you will be getting 2 to 3 questions, and there is 1 point per question assigned to it, and the ideal time is 2 minutes. Actually, you can take as much time as you want, but we advise you to take only 2 minutes for each question. This is because there is no negative marking. So even if you make any mistake or choose the incorrect option, it's not going to affect your score. So don't waste your time on this exercise. Try to uh, move on with the questions really quickly. Even if you're confused, just select an answer because there is no negative marking. So if it turns out to be correct, it will increase your score. So here the internal scoring is only associated to reading part, and it is contributed by the reading part. There is no other part included in this exercise. So the overview of the exercise is as follows. So you will be given the paragraph and you will read the paragraph, and then you should understand the meaning of the paragraph because you have to choose from the options, and even if only you understand the meaning, you can choose the correct option. That is very important part. And then you select the answer as soon as you get the answer. So actually in this exercise is really important because it tests the ability of the student to read an academic text. Okay. And this academic text can include many types of information. It may be about a social uh, event, or it may be about a political issue or anything. The paragraph can be about different types. And the main point that you have to note here is that the paragraph contains many points and facts. So that is why it is difficult to choose which is the correct option among the given 4 or 5 options that you get. So it tests the ability of the reader, of this student, to actually look for specific details and understand the writer's purpose and assessing the quality and the usefulness of the text. So try to understand the meaning. That is a very important part of this exercise, but don't put a lot of time into doing these exercises. That is also quite important. So the questions can require to extract different types of information. So you have to look for certain informations. As I said before, there are many facts and points that you have to look into while you read the paragraph. So I will just give you a brief explanation on what all points that you have to look for. So when you get a paragraph, you have to look for what is the main idea behind the paragraph, or the main aim or the point that is focused on the paragraph. So what you can do is that you can look for a topic sentence, that is a statement that is associated with the paragraph that convey the main aim of the paragraph. Or you can look for a text which is following a particular meaning. Like you can look for specific details or keywords in the options and find similar words in the text. That is a rather simple trick to score good marks for this exercise or to get the correct option. You can look at the keywords in the options, and then you can choose which is the correct option by comparing it with the paragraph. Rather than reading the whole paragraph, you can take each and every option and see whether the option is correct or the option is related or mentioned somewhere in the paragraph. So that is also another method. Or you can look for why does the writer or the writer's purpose, that why he wrote this paragraph. Like you can look for reasons or words indicating reasons. So that will give you an idea on what the topic is about, and it will help you in turn choose the correct option. Or you can look for the writer's opinion, like maybe the writer is concluding something from the paragraph. So the option might be any of the conclusions. It may not be a particular sentence that is written exactly in the paragraph. The options can be conclusions. So you can look for the conclusion from by reading the paragraph. So these are the few ways that you can look for different types of informations. It basically depends upon the method, depends upon the options, type of options. So first of all, when you get a paragraph, you just look through the options first, and then you decide like what you should actually get, and then you try to read the paragraph along with it. So you can actually do it in less than 2 minutes, but don't waste much time. I'm repeating this because it is very important. There is no need to waste time in this exercise, as there is no negative marking. This is actually the test screen that you see during the examination. So you will be given the paragraph. The paragraph, there will be 2 or 3 paragraphs actually. The text will contain. So then you will have a question, like there will be a question statement. So here the question is, one present indicator of climate change in Australia is, and there will be certain options for it, and you have to choose the correct option. So here for this particular question, you can look the question and then see whether the question is in this paragraph, in any of the lines in the paragraph, and then you can choose the option from it. So depending on the question and depending on the options, you can choose the strategy for finding your correct answer. So it will depend upon many things. I will just show you a sample question. So here you can read the paragraph first. When you see the paragraph, you can see it is about essay. You can quickly find the keyword in this paragraph, because in the first statement itself it is implying as that they are talking about essays. So then you look for the question. So the question is, according to the text, which statement below is not true about essays? So rather than reading the whole paragraph, in for this question you can actually take each option and see, compare it with the paragraph and see whether it is true or false. So if I take from below, like essays are opportunities for students to express their ideas. So you can see that in the paragraph they are telling that it is an opportunity to articulate your ideas. So you can see that option is correct. Then the third option is, essays should be written in formal academic style. In the last sentence itself, they are telling that it is your opportunity to articulate your ideas, but in a certain way using formal academic style. So that is also a correct option. And then the second option is, essays should evaluate aspects of the course in a greater depth. So you can see that in the third line, you can see essays are your opportunity to explore in greater depth aspects of the course. So that is also the correct option. And then when you look at option A, you can see that option A is written, essays are basically what your lecture has said throughout the course. But in the second line, it is telling that this does not mean that essays are a regurgitation of everything your lecture has said throughout the course. So there is a contradiction, right? So that is the incorrect option. So first you should read the question very carefully, and then you should decide what option, like what is the answer that they are looking for. And then according to that question, you can choose a strategy, like whether you should first go through the options, or you should read the paragraph, or you should look for keywords, or you should look for a statement. It can depend upon the question and the options that you get. So these are the few tips that I wanted to give you. And actually this is a very simple exercise. If you practice a few questions, then you can certainly score good marks for this exercise. So practice some sample questions like this, and then you can definitely score good marks. So actually what I wanted to convey in this exercise is that you should not put too much effort, or you should not take that much time to complete this exercise. This is because multiple choice single answer and multiple choice multiple answer in the reading modules, both of them combined together will only contribute to less than 5 points for the internal scoring in the reading part. So even if you put so much effort, the result is not going to make a great change in your PPE score. So try to move on with the questions as fast as possible and choose the correct option that you feel at that time. Because even if it turns out to be wrong, there is no worries at all. You can actually, there is no negative marking, so you can choose any option. You are safe there. So I hope you understood the tips and how to tackle this exercise. So if you need any sort of help or mentorship, you can actually contact us at englishfirm.com website. And if you need to know how our one-on-one model works, you can book a free slot for all the one-on-one classes at englishfirm.com website. Or if you just need an instructor to give you feedback or evaluation on different types of exercises in the 4 modules, you can email us at mockpt@englishfirm.com. So thank you so much guys for tuning in, and I hope you can score your PTE examination in a very good manner. So thank you guys for tuning in.